हाय एवरीवन, आई एम मधु। सो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे चैप्टर नंबर 6 ऑफ क्लास 9 साइंस विच इज लाइन्स एंड एंगल्स। सो दिस चैप्टर इज ऑफ ज्योमेट्री as we are discussing all about lines and angles. So in this video we are going to discuss about all the rules and properties that will be discussed in this chapter, and we will do one question for each property as well. So let's start. So first of all we will start with some basic terms. These terms we are aware in class, we have studied in class 7th, class 8th as well. Now we will just summarize them, revise them. So first is line. What is line? Line is a straight line which can be extended in both the direction endlessly. It is not having any end. In both the directions it can be extended towards infinity. Okay, so it cannot be measured. It does not have a fixed length. Then line segment. Line segment is also a straight line, but it can be measured. It is having a fixed length, because as you can see at the ends there is a dot or a point. It means it has stopped here. So this is a line segment. So let's say this line is A, B, and this line segment is C and D. So how we are going to represent it? For line, we will represent it like this. We will put a double-sided arrow. It means that AB is a line. For line segment, we will put a single dash or a straight line. It means that CD is a line segment. Ray. Ray is having one end point and one starting point. Means one end of the ray is fixed, it cannot be extended, but one end it can be extended towards infinity. So this is ray. So let's say this ray is E and F. So how we will represent it? We will represent it by a single sided arrow. So if it is like this, it means that EF is a ray. So this was all about line, line segment and ray. Now let's discuss about angle. So what is angle? Angle is when from a single point or from a single vertex, when two rays extend. If I am having this single point, let's say this point is A, and from this particular point two rays are extending in different directions. So the distance between these two rays will be the angle. It means that from a single point or from a single vertex, when two or more rays extend and the distance between them is called the angle. So here let's name this angle. It will be B, it will be C. So this angle is BAC. So we represent it like this. So this was all about angle. Now let's discuss about types of angles. So friends, now let's discuss about the types of angles. You all are aware there are 5 types of angles, but we will just revise them. So first type is acute angle. Acute angle are those angles who are less than 90 degree. 90 degree means forming a perpendicular. But who are less than 90 degree, those are acute angle. Less than 90 degree. Then right angle. Right angle are those angles, it's very simple, who are forming a 90 degree angle. So who are forming a 90 degree angle are right angles. Then obtuse angle. Obtuse angles are those angles who are greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. 180 degree means angle on a straight line. So it will be less than 180 degree but it will be greater than 90 degree. Those are obtuse angle. Greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. So those are obtuse angles. Then straight angle, I have told you, angles on a straight line forming a 180 degree angle. So straight angles are of 180 degree. So 180 degree angles are straight angle. The next type, reflex angle. Reflex angles are those which are greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. 360 degree means a complete circle, a complete angle. So it will be less than 360 but it will be greater than 180. So those are reflex angle, greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. Okay, so now you can see that you can observe that angles are in increasing order. First angle is less than 90 degree, then 90 degree angle, then greater than 90 but less than 180, then 180 degree angle, then greater than 180 but less than 360. So this is an increasing order in which you have to remember these angles. So now let's discuss about some common terms that will be used in this chapter. So friends, now let's discuss about some common terms that will be used in this chapter. So which I have written on the board. So first is complementary angles. So complementary angles are those angles whose sum is 90 degree. Means if we will add both the angles, then the sum will be 90 degree. For example, 50 degree and 40 degree. The unit of angle is degree. So if one angle is of 40 degree and one angle is of 50 degree, if we add them, we are getting 90 degree. So they are complementary angles. And to each other, we say they are the complement of each other. Like the complement of 40 degree will be 50 degree and the complement of 50 degree will be 40 degree as their sum is 90 degree. Supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are those angles whose sum is 180 degree. So those angles who add up to be 180 degree are supplementary angles. So it's a very little difference. Double of 90 it is 180. So angles whose sum 90 they are complementary. Angles whose sum 180 degree they are supplementary. And to each other they say that it is the supplement of it. For example, 70 degree angle and 80 degree angle. So the supplement of 70 degree will be 80 degree and vice versa. Then adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are, for example, this is an angle and one more angle is forming between them from a single point A. So this angle and this angle, they are adjacent to each other. Means they are next to each other. They are neighbor to each other. They are adjacent angles. Means they are located next to each other. So they both are adjacent angles. It is also a very simple term. Then linear pair of angles. Linear pair means angles on a straight line when, so let's say this is point B and this is A, this is C. So if a ray is standing on the line, so two angles will be formed here. One is this one and one will be this one. So the sum of both the angles will be always equal to 180 degree. As you know, what is a straight angle? Straight angle is an angle which is of 180 degree on a straight line. So angle on a straight line will be, their sum will be 180 degree only. So it doesn't matter that there are 3 angles or 4 angles. Angles on a straight line is always having a sum of 180 degrees. So they are known as linear pair of angles. This property is known as linear pair of angles. So these both angles are linear pair because their sum is 180 degree. Then vertically opposite angles. Now vertically opposite angles, for example, when two lines intersect each other. When two lines intersect each other, so vertically opposite angles. Opposite means on the opposite side or on the opposite direction. So they both have vertically opposite angles. You can see that. So these vertically opposite angles are always equal when two lines are intersecting each other. They both are vertically opposite angles and these both are also vertically opposite angles. So this is a pair of vertically opposite angles and this is also a pair of vertically opposite angles. Then intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means when two lines intersect each other, cross each other at a single point. So they are intersecting at this particular point. They are intersecting lines. It is very simple. Parallel lines. Parallel lines are those lines which never intersect each other, which never meet at any point. Their distance between them is always parallel. So if this line and this line are having same distance at every point, here also they will have a same distance. So they are parallel. From the name also we can take the hint, we can get the clue. Parallel means they are parallel to each other at a constant distance, at the same distance at every point. And if the lines are not parallel, one point will be there. On that point the lines will intersect. For example, if we are having this line and another line, which is now line can be extended. So these both lines are not parallel. They are not at a constant distance at every time. So if we extend them more, they will intersect at a particular point, like this one. So at one point will come when we will keep on extending them. They will intersect each other when the lines are not parallel. Okay, so this was all the terms, common terms that will be discussed in this chapter. Now In the chapter there are axioms, there are theorems. What is an axiom? Axiom is a rule or principle which is true. So there are theorems and axioms in the chapter, so we are going to discuss about them. So friends, there are total 12 theorems or axioms, or you can say rules in the chapter. There are total 12. So one by one we will discuss them and we will do questions based on them. So what we are going to do, first of all we will discuss about 3 or 4 rules, then we will do some questions, and then we will discuss about next rules, and then we will do some questions. So first let's discuss about these 3 rules and then we will do some questions related to them. So first one is, if a ray stands on a line, then the sum of 2 adjacent angles so formed is 180 degree. This we have already seen that if there is a straight line and if a ray is standing on it, if a ray will stand, then 2 angles will be formed, this one and this one. So they are adjacent to each other as well, means next to each other, their sum will be 180 degree. Because angle on a straight line are always having a sum of 180 degree. So this is the first rule, that if a ray is standing, then the 2 adjacent angles will have a sum of 180 degree, and this is known as linear pair angles. Second one, if the sum of 2 adjacent angles is 180 degree, then the non-common arms of the angle forms a line. So now this is also related to the first one only, that if on a straight line a ray is standing and it is forming 2 angles, so their sum will be 180 degree, and if the sum is 180 degree, then the non-common arms, which are the non-common arms, this ray, middle one ray is the common arm in both the angles, but this one ray and this ray, let's say this point is A, so this one is one ray and this is one ray. Let's say this one is B and this one is C. So ray AB is non-common arm and ray AC is also a non-common arm. So these non-common arms will form a line if the sum of the angles so formed is 180 degree. So if the sum of both the angle is 180 degree, then these non-common arms will form a line. Then third rule, if 2 lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. This also we have discussed, that if 2 lines are intersecting each other, then the vertically opposite angles are always equal. So these are vertically opposite angles, this one and this one. So they are always equal when 2 lines intersect each other. Here the vertically opposite angles means we have 2 pairs. First is this one and second will be this one. So they are vertically opposite. So they are always equal. So this one is the third rule. Okay, now we will do questions related on these rules. So friends, here is our first question based on the rules and properties we discussed before. So this question is, in figure lines A, B and CD, means this is the figure I have drawn. Line AB and line CD intersect at O. They are intersecting at the point O. You can see that if angle AOC plus angle BOE is equal to 70 degree, which is angle AOC? This angle AOC. So this one angle, this angle plus BOE. BOE is this one angle. So their sum is 70 degree, means if we will add both these angles, what we are going to get? 70 degree. Then what is given? And BOD is equal to 40 degree. BOD is this one angle. It is 40 degree, means this is 40 degree. It's given in the question. Okay. Then what is asked in the question is, find BOE and reflex COE. Now what is BOE? This one angle, BOE, this one angle which I have marked. So we have to find BOE and we have to find reflex COE. Now what is the meaning of reflex COE? COE is this one angle, middle one, this one. So reflex means leaving apart COE, what will be the angle formed? That will be the reflex. Now reflex angle we have discussed, it is a type of angle. So it is greater than 180 and less than 360. So leaving the angle COE, whatever angles we will get, means the rest of the part will be reflex COE. The reflex of angle COE will be leaving COE and rest of the angles we will get. So that will be reflex. So So first what we are going to do, first we will calculate the reflex of COE. So for calculating the reflex of COE, we will first find the angle COE. Okay, so how we are going to find it? So we know that A and B is a straight line. A and B is a straight line, and the angles will be whatever angles will be forming on that, their sum will be 180 degree. As we have studied about the linear pair, what is the property? That angles on a straight line are always having a sum of 180 degree. So these all angles will have a sum of 180 degree. We can write that. So what we are going to write here is angle AOC plus angle BOE plus angle COE is equal to 180 degree. Why? It is because of linear pair. They are linear pairs. So this property will be used here because the angles are on a straight line. AOC and BOE means these both angles, and COE is the middle one. So their sum will be 180 degree because of the property linear pairs. Now what is given in the question, AOC plus BOE means these both angles are having a sum of 70 degree, means AOC plus BOE. Directly what we can write on the place of both these angles, we can write 70 degree plus angle COE we have to calculate is equal to 180 degree. Now for calculating the angle COE, what we are going to do? So we are going to shift this 70 degree that side and it will become minus 70 degree. So COE is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree. So 180 degree minus 70 degree is 110 degree. 110 degree means angle COE means this angle. It is 110 degree. We have calculated this. How we calculated? With the help of the property linear pair, because the angles are on a straight line. Now we have calculated the angle COE, but what we want is reflex of COE. Reflex means leaving COE rest of the angles. Okay, so how we will calculate it? It's also very simple. Now you know that what is a complete angle? Complete angle is an angle which is having 360 degree. It is of 360 degree. A complete circle is of 360 degree. So now if we are adding all these all angles in this figure, it will be 360 degree. This angle plus this angle plus this angle plus this angle plus this angle. It will be 360 degree. It will form a complete angle. But we want the reflex of COE, means we have to leave this 110 degree. So for what we are going to see, angle COE which we have calculated now, it is 110 degree. We want to find reflex of COE. How we will calculate it? 360 degree minus 110 degree. 360 degree is complete angle, 110 degree is COE. So we will get the reflex of COE. It will be 250 degree. So the reflex of COE is 250 degree. Means this is 110 degree and these all angles are 250 degree. Now we have calculated reflex COE. Now we have to calculate the angle BOE. BOE means this one angle. We have to calculate this one. How we are going to calculate it? So in the question it is given that angle AOC plus BOE means their sum is 70 degree. They both are having a sum of 70 degree, but it is not told that individual this and this angle are having how much measurement. This is not told. So how we will calculate it? You have to observe the questions. Now you can see that C and D is a straight line. C and D is a straight line. So the angles forming on C and D will be also equal to 180 degree. A and B was a straight line, that's why we added all the angles and equated it to 180 degree. So same here, C and D is also straight line. So angles forming on CD will be also equal to 180 degree. So what we can write is angle COE plus angle BOE which we have to calculate plus angle BOD. it will be equal to 180 degree. Why? Linear pair. The property which will be used will be linear pair, that you have to write in the bracket. It is linear, they are linear pairs, that's why we are equating it to 180 degree. Now COE we have calculated above, it is 110 degree. BOE we have to calculate, so we will write it as it is, plus BOD. This one is given 40 degree, so we are going to write here 40 degree. So now it will be equal to 180 degree. Now angle BOE will be equal to 180 degree minus, now 110 degree plus 40 degree, it will be 150 degree. So when 150 degree will move this side, it will become minus 150 degree. So 180 minus 150, it will be 30 degree. So this angle is 30 degree. This one is 30 degree. We have calculated it. And this was only asked in the question. Angle BOE and the reflex of COE. Reflex means this only leaving that angle, the rest of the part of that figure or rest of the angles, that is 250 degree. So you can verify by adding 250 and 110, you will get 360 degree, means it is correct. And BOE is 30 degree by, we did it because of the property of linear pairs. So this was all about this question. Now let's move on towards our next question. So friends, here is our next question. It is in figure, ray OS stands on a line POQ. So there is a line POQ, this is the POQ line, and ray OS is standing on it, this one ray marked in red. Then ray OR and ray OT, ray OR and ray OT are angle bisectors of POS and angle SOQ, means these both rays marked in blue color are the angle bisectors. Angle bisector means they are bisecting the angle into two equal parts, that is a bisector. So OR is the ray angle bisector of POS, this one angle POS, and ray OT is the angle bisector of the angle SOQ. So these both are the angle bisectors. Now respectively, if POS is equal to X, means POS is equal to X, means this angle, this complete angle is X. Then find ROT. ROT means what we have to find? We have to find this angle ROT, this one complete angle we have to find out. So we are given that this angle is X and we have to find this one angle. How we will calculate it? So we are going to calculate, first we will start with the angles on a straight line. So you can see POQ is a straight line and angles forming on this line will be equal to 180 degree. This we all are aware as it is the property of linear pairs. So what we can write? We can write that angle POS plus angle SOQ will be equal to 180 degree. Why? They are linear pairs. They are linear pairs. Fine. They will be equal to 180 degree. Now it is given in the question that POS is equal to X. Means this angle is X plus SOQ we are not aware of. We will calculate it. So SOQ will write as it is and is equal to 180 degree. So SOQ will be, now this X will shift that side and it will become minus X. So SOQ will be, angle SOQ will be 180 degree minus X. And this is the value of SOQ. SOQ means this one angle. This angle is 180 minus X we have calculated. Okay, with this angle we are aware POS is equal to X. This we have calculated 180 minus X. Now we will calculate the angle ROT. So how we are going to calculate it? First of all, what we are going to do? First of all, we will calculate ROS, means this angle. Fine. First of all, we are going to calculate this angle is having a ray in between, that is OS. So first of all we will calculate this angle and then we will calculate this angle and then we are going to add them. So what we are going to get? ROT. Fine. So first this half we will calculate, then that half, and then we will add them. So how we will calculate the first half, which is ROS. So how we will calculate ROS? Now this we are aware that ray OR is the angle bisector. Means this ray is dividing this POS into two equal parts, and POS is equal to X. So if this complete is X, what will be the half of it? X divided by 2. Means if this complete is X, then the half of it will be X divided by 2. We will divide it by 2. So ROS will be X by 2, because this complete angle is X. So the first half, which is angle ROS is equal to X by 2. Fine. First half we have calculated. We will write it here, X by 2. It is X by 2. Now we will calculate SOT, which is the second half. Then you can see that OT ray, the ray OT is the angle bisector of SOQ. So it is dividing the angle into two equal parts, and the value of this angle SOQ of this angle we have calculated earlier. It was 180 minus X. So if this complete angle is 180 minus X, what will be the half of it? 180 minus X divided by 2. So now we will calculate the value of angle SOT. How? The value of SOQ is 180 degree minus X. So we will divide it by 2. So what we are going to get? SOT. So 180 degree minus X divide by 2 means multiply by 1 by 2. If we multiply it 1 by 2 or we divide it by 2, it's one of the same thing. So when we are going to cancel it, it will be 90, and this 2 will be multiplied with this also, divided by this also. So it will be 90 degree minus X by 2. So this is what? This is SOT, angle SOT. So we have calculated this half also, which is 90 minus X2. Now we will add these both halves and we will get the complete angle ROT. So now let's add both the angles. So first angle is, first half you can say ROS plus angle SOT. Fine. So ROS is X by 2. So we will write X by 2 in place of it, plus SOT, it is 90 degree minus X by 2. We have calculated now only 90 degree minus X by 2. So this is plus X by 2 and this is minus X by 2. It got cancelled. What is left? 90 degree. So our answer is 90 degree. So ROT is 90 degree. We have to find the value of ROT and it is equal to 90 degree. So it was very easy. Just you have to observe that which property we will use and what we have to find. That is all in this question. So now let's talk about next rules. So friends, now let's discuss about some more rules and then we will do questions related on the rules we will discuss now. So fourth one is if a transversal intersects. Now first of all, what is a transversal? Transversal is a line which intersects two parallel lines at different points, as you can see in the image. So that is a transversal. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angle is equal. Means if a transversal is intersecting two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles will be equal. Now what are corresponding angles? You can see them in the image, which are similar angles. They are corresponding angles. Okay. So the corresponding angles are equal when a transversal intersects two parallel lines. This is the fourth rule. Fifth one is if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of corresponding angle is equal, then the two lines are parallel to each other. These both rules are just related. It is one of the same thing. Just the difference is this, that here they are saying that if a transversal is intersecting two lines and a pair of corresponding angles are equal, then those lines will be parallel. Here it is said that here it is in the fourth rule it is said that transversal intersecting two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles will be equal. It is just one of the same thing. It is just written in a reversed manner. Then sixth one is, if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angle is equal. Now what is alternate interior angle? It is, interior means inside the both parallel lines, interior of them. Alternate means on the opposite sides, as you can see in the image. So they are alternate interior angles. So when a transversal is intersecting two parallel lines, then the pair of alternate interior angle is also equal. Then seventh one is, if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angle is equal, then the two lines are parallel. It is also one of the same thing, just here it is said that if a transversal is intersecting two lines and a pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines will be parallel. Just you can observe the difference. Here it is said that a transversal is intersecting two parallel lines, then alternate interior angle will be equal. And if a transversal is intersecting two lines and the alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. So these both rules and these both rules are very related to each other, just they are written in some reversed manner. So these are total 4 rules. Now we will discuss 3 more rules and then we will do questions. So friends, now let's discuss about the next 3 rules. So the 8th one is, if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. Means if there are two parallel lines like this one, and if a transversal is intersecting them, then the interior angle. Now what are interior angles on the same side? Interior means inside these both parallel lines. Interior angles on the same side. So this one will be one interior angle. On the same side means on the same line. So these both will be interior angles on the same side. So they both are interior angles. On the same side of the transversal is supplementary. Now in the starting of the video I have told you what are supplementary angles. The angles whose sum is 180 degree. So their sum of both the angles will be 180 degree. Because they are on a straight line, it's obvious that angles on a straight line are always having a sum of 180 degree. So they will be supplementary to each other. So this is the 8th rule. 9th one is, if a transversal intersects two lines such that the pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. It is also just the same, just it is written in reversed manner. They are saying that if interior angles on the same side are supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. And in the previous rule they are saying that already the lines are parallel, then the interior angles on the same side will be supplementary. These two rules are very similar, just they are it is written in reversed manner. 10th rule is, lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Now what does this mean? Lines which are parallel to the same line, it means if there is one line, if there is one single line and there is two more lines which are parallel to this line. Let's say there is this one line which is parallel to this, okay, and there is one more line which is parallel to the between one line. So if this line is parallel to this one, this line is also parallel to this one, middle one. So these both lines will be also parallel. They will be parallel with each other. If these both lines are parallel to the middle one, then these both lines will be also parallel. So this is the 10th rule. So we have discussed total 10 rules in the video. Now let's do some questions related to these rules. So friends, now let's solve some questions related to the rules we have discussed earlier. So the question is, in figure, if AB is parallel to CD, AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF, CD is parallel to EF, and Y ratio Z is 3:7. So in this figure there are 3 angles, angle X, angle Y and angle Z. The ratio of angle Y and angle Z, it is given 3:7. Find X. We have to find the angle X. So how we are going to find it? We will start with these angles, angle Y and angle Z. So as they are given in the ratio, so angle Y will be equal to 3A and angle Z will be equal to 7A. Why I have used the variable A here? Why I am not using the variable X? Because already there is a angle named X. That's why you will not get, so that you will not get confused. That's why I am using the variable A in place of X. So angle Y is 3A, angle Z is 7A. Now, it is said that AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. So we have discussed now only the rule that if a lines parallel to a single line are parallel to each other, AB is parallel to CD. This line is parallel to the middle one, which is CD, and EF is also parallel to this middle one line. So this is also parallel to this and this is also parallel to this. So AB and EF will be also parallel because these both lines are parallel to CD. So AB and EF will be also parallel, and the rule which through which we have derived, through which we say this, it is that lines which are parallel to a single line are parallel to each other. So we can write AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. All the three lines are parallel to each other, and in the bracket we will write the property lines which are parallel, that dash 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 means that complete property you will write lines which are parallel to a single line are parallel to each other. Fine. Now it is said that now you can observe that angle X and angle Z are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angle means they are interior angles because they are inside the parallel lines. Interior of that, alternate means on the opposite sides. They are alternate to each other. So angle X is the alternate interior angle of angle Z. So they are alternate interior angles, and as we have discussed in the rule, we know that alternate interior angles are always equal, are always same. So angle X will be equal to angle Z, and by which property? It will be alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. So by this property they are equal because they are alternate interior angles. Now you can see this also, that angle X and angle Y are co-interior angles. Co-interior angle means they are located in front of each other, and this we know that the sum of co-interior angle is always 180 degree. If there are two co-interior angles, their sum will be always 180 degree. So we can write angle X plus angle Y will be equal to 180 degree. Why? In the bracket we will write the property they are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Fine. Now angle X plus angle Y is equal to 180 degree. Now if this we have discussed in the earlier step that angle X is equal to angle Z. So in the place of angle X we can write Z also because the both angles are equal. So we can write here simply on the place of X we can write here Z. So Z is 7A. We will write on the place of Z 7A, and on the place of Y we will write 3A is equal to 180 degree. So 7A plus 3A, it will be 10A is equal to 180 degree, and the value of A will be 180 divided by 10, which will be 18 degree. So this is the value of A. Now we have calculated the value of A. Now easily we can calculate the value of angle Y and angle Z. So the angle Y is 3A, means 3 into A, and A is 18 degree, means 3 into 18 means angle Y will be 54 degree. 18 3s are 54. So angle Y is 54 degree. Angle Z is 7A, means 7 into A, means 7 into 18, and 7 into 18 is 126 degree. So angle Z is 126 degree. So here we can write angle Z is 126 degree. But we have to find angle X. But we know that here we have discussed that angle X is equal to angle Z. Means if angle Z is 126 degree, then angle X will be also 126 degree, and this is our answer. So angle X is 126 degree. So this was all about this question. We have discussed it. Now let's move on towards our next question. So friends, let's do one more question. It is in figure, if PQ is parallel to ST. PQ is parallel to ST, and angle PQR is 110 degree. PQR is 110 degree and angle RST is 130 degree. RST is 130 degree. Find QRS. So we have to find QRS, means this angle we have to find out. This one. So how we are going to find out? To do this question, what we have to do? We have to do some constructions in this figure. What we are going to do? We are going to draw a parallel line here with the point R. So we are going to draw a parallel line here which will be parallel to PQ. So let's name it. Let's say this line is AB. AB. So now this line we have constructed, it is parallel to PQ. So if this line is parallel to PQ, so this line will be also parallel to ST. Why? Because we have discussed this law that lines which are parallel to a single line are parallel to each other. PQ and ST are parallel. So if a line which is parallel to PQ, it will be also parallel to ST because these both lines are parallel. So all the three lines are parallel to each other. Now we have to calculate this angle. So for finding out this angle, what we are going to do? We are going to first calculate this angle. Then we are going to calculate this angle. And then we are going to add them. So because you know that angles on a straight line always form a 180 degree angle. Linear pair property. So here the property will be used of linear pair. Because angles on a straight line always have a sum of 180 degree. So if we will find both these angles, we will get middle angle because of the property linear pair. So how we will calculate this angle? So for this what we have to do? We will add 110 degree and this angle. Why? Because they are co-interior angles. PQR and this point is R. So QRA are co-interior angles. PQR and QRA are co-interior angles. These both are co-interior angles. And as you know, we know that the sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree. So we can say that angle PQR plus angle QRA is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they are co-interior angles. So the property here it will be they are co-interior angles. Fine. Now if the sum of both will be 180 degree. So PQR is 110 degree. So we will write 110 degree plus QRA which we have to calculate. So we will write it as it is and equal to 180 degree. Now QRA will be angle QRA will be equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree which will be equal to 70 degree. So this angle is 70 degree. We have calculated it. So this one is 70 degree. First angle we have calculated. Now we will calculate this angle in the same way. So in the same way we are going to calculate the third angle as well. So you can see here that this angle which is of 130 degree and this one angle which is SRB are co-interior angles. Which angles are co-interior here? TSR. TSR means this angle which is having 180 degree measurement and this angle which is SRB. This angle. They both are co-interior like they are. So they are also co-interior. Their sum will be also 180 degree. So thus we can write that angle TSR plus angle SRB is equal to 180 degree and the same property they are co-interior angles. We will write them. So TSR means this angle is 130 degree. So we are going to write here 130 degree plus SRB means this angle. So we have to calculate it. So we will write it as it is equal to 180 degree. So angle SRB will be 180 degree minus 130 degree. So it will be 50 degree. So angle SRB means this angle it is 50 degree. So now what you can observe here now in this question, we have calculated this angle, we have calculated this angle. So what will be the dimension of the middle angle? What will be the middle angle? So you can see that these three angles are on a straight line. It means they are forming a linear pair. This angle which is having dimension 70 degree, this angle which is having dimension 50 degree and the middle one. if we will add these three angles, we are going to get 180 degree because they are linear pairs. So we can write angle QRA plus angle QRS plus angle SRB is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they are linear pairs. They are forming a linear pair. So here we will write they are linear pairs. So pair is of two angles. So we can say that this is one angle and this is one angle. Just we have divided into three angles. So now QRA is 70 degree. So we will write 70 degree on the place of it. QRS angle we are calculating, so we will write it as it is, plus angle SRB, which is 50 degree. 50 degree is equal to 180 degree. Fine. Now QRS will be as it is here, and this 70 degree plus 50 degree will be 120 degree. So 180 degree minus 120 degree, it will be 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. So it is 60 degree, and this only we have to calculate angle QRS. So angle QRS is 60 degree, this middle angle, with the help of the property linear pairs. Fine. So this was all about this question. I hope you have understood these questions. Now there are two more rules left in this chapter. So now we will discuss those two properties or rules, and then we will do some questions. So friends, now let's discuss about the last two rules or properties, you can say, that are left in this chapter, and then we will do one question. So the property says the sum, 11th theorem, you can say. So the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. This we all are aware that if a triangle is there, the sum of all the three angles of the triangle is always 180 degree. The angle sum property of a triangle is 180 degree. Then 12th one is, if the side of a triangle is produced, it means that let's say this is the triangle, this one is the triangle, and if any one side is produced, or you can say is extended, let's say this side is extended, then the exterior angle so formed, exterior angle means this angle, this is the exterior angle outside of the triangle, so formed is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles. Means this exterior angle will be equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles. Interior means inside the triangle. So interior opposite means these will be the interior opposite angles of this exterior angle. They are interior of the triangle, they are opposite of this. So there are two interior opposite angles. So the sum of these both angles will be equal to this exterior angle. This is the last rule of this chapter. So we have discussed all the rules. Now let's do one last question for these properties. So friends, let's do one last question for the rules we have discussed. So it is, in figure, if PQ and RS intersect at point T, means PQ means this line, PQ and RS, these two lines are there, line segments are there which are intersecting at the point T, such that angle PRT is 40 degree, PRT is 40 degree, angle RPT is 95 degree, angle TSQ means this angle, this one is 75 degree. Find SQ, angle SQT means we have to find this angle. Fine. So how we are going to find out? So now earlier we have discussed two rules or two theorems. On the basis of that we are going to calculate it. So as you know, the angle sum property of a triangle is 180 degree. The sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So this is one triangle, this is one triangle. So the angle sum property of all the three angles of this triangle will be 180 degree. So now here two angles are given to us. Third angle is not given. So how we can calculate it? By adding these both angles and subtracting them, their sum from 180 degree, we will get the third angle. This is very simple. How we can get the third angle? By adding them both and subtracting them from 180 degree. So angle PRT, RPT, first of all angle RPT plus angle plus angle PRT plus angle PTR will be equal to 180 degree. 180 degree. Why? In the bracket you will write angle sum property of a triangle. Angle sum property dash dash means the full property, which is angle sum property of a triangle, is 180 degree. So RPT is this one is RPT is 95 degree. So we will write here 95 degree. PRT is 40 degree. Plus PTR, we are not aware, we are going to calculate it, is equal to 180 degree. So 95 plus 40 degree, 95 degree plus 40 degree, it is 135 degree. It will be 135 degree plus 135 degree plus angle PTR is equal to 180 degree. So angle PTR will be, it will be 180 degree minus 135 degree. So 180 minus 135, it is 45. So this angle is 45 degree, and you can verify your answer by adding these three angles. If you are getting 180 degree, then your answer is right, and if you are not getting 180 degree, then you need to check it. Then you can see that this angle PTR, this one angle, and this angle, which is STQ, are vertically opposite angle. You can see that, you can observe that these both angles are vertically opposite angles. Now this property also we know that vertically opposite angles are equal. So if this angle is 45 degree, this angle will be also 45 degree. Very easy. Now we will calculate this angle. One angle is left in this triangle. So this will be also calculated in the same way. In the same way as we calculated this angle. So how we are going to calculate it? The sum of this is one triangle, so the sum of all the three angles will be 180 degree. In the same way we are going to do. So it will be angle STQ plus angle SCQ plus angle QST plus angle SQT will be 180 degree. And in the bracket we will write angle sum property of a triangle, that is 180 degree. So all the three angles we will add, we will get 180 degree. So STQ is 45 degree, we will write 45 degree plus QST which is 75 degree plus angle SQT, which we are going to calculate. SQT, you can write it any form, you can reverse, or you can also reverse it. TSQ you can write, TQS you can write, any form you can write, you can start, but the middle letter will be your angle. So if this angle is SQT, means SQT, the middle one will be the angle. In any form you can write, it doesn't matter. So it will be equal to 180 degree. Now 45 plus 75 degree, it is 120 degree. So 120 degree plus angle SQT. SQT, to SQT you can also write TQS. You can write it like that also, is equal to 180 degree. So angle SQT will be 180 degree minus 120 degree, which will be 60 degree. So 60 degree is our answer. So this angle is 60 degree. It is 60 degree we have calculated, and this only the question was asking us. We have to find SQT, this angle which is 60 degree. So we have used the property here, the angle sum property of a triangle. With the help of that we have did this question. So this was all about this question, and friends, we have finished this chapter, which is lines and angles. My next video will be on chapter number 7, which is triangle. Till then that's it, and I hope you have understood this chapter and enjoyed this video. So I'll be coming back with some more new topics of class 8 and class 9. Till then that's it, and if you find our videos helpful and informative, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon and share it with your friends. So that's all for this video. Thank you.